Hey guys, and welcome to the Coldspot Confessions podcast. My name's Stacey.
I'm Vicky.
And this is episode 27.
Yeah.
Because last week was episode 26, part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put 25, part 2. It wouldn't let me.
Well, no, because it's
it has to be under 26. So this is technically episode 27. Kind of. But it is.
It's episode 27.
It is
it's just last episode was
I know,
part
but
2.
in my head, it doesn't work that way. But anyway, this is episode 27 of the Coldspot Confessions podcast. And today...
No.
We got there, okay? I've repeated everything. Everyone understands they're listening to the Coldspot Confessions podcast, and this is episode 27.
If they don't understand that, I don't think they're going to understand the rest of the episode.
They will not. So today we'll be covering H.H. Holmes, the serial killer, and his murder castle. And Vicky has no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope, absolutely no idea.
We recorded...
When you said, should we cover the murder castle? I was like, the what castle?
She
was like, don't worry, I'll do it. I was like, okay, cool. I'm too tired to do research now.
Taken over the role of research today, so Vicky's just along for the ride.
Yeah,
just here to keep me company.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's what we are covering today. Should we start with Poltergeist since we haven't done it in ages?
I can do. Do you want to start with yours?
I feel like we needed to add the choo choo of the you
sounded like a tree.
You know what I meant? No. Like the chirping in the background of like fireflies or grasshoppers.
Oh, like crickets.
Fireflies don't make sound. No, crickets. Yeah, that's what I feel like needed to be in that then. Oh my goodness.
I don't know how to edit things, so
I know I kind of want to add it now, but then it doesn't make sense if you're saying I wanted to add it. So just imagine it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I feel like we needed it again.
Do you want to say your Poltergeist?
I have 20 days left until I'm evicted from my house and I have nowhere to go. And Mum, today, I love you, Mum. Your idea is tragic and will not work. She was like, what if you get this other house? Because the house that we could possibly get, but it basically isn't available until 2 weeks after our eviction day.
Okay.
And Mum's like, you can come stay with me. Like, where
would work.
Where are we staying? Because it's not gonna work.
She's not gonna have bedrooms.
No.
I mean, you're better off staying with Gran. At least then you've got one bedroom.
One bedroom, yeah. Oh, I don't know what we're doing.
You know, one of them can sleep in the toilet.
I was thinking we could just stick Malachi in with Granny, because Granny won't hear Malachi.
That's true.
So
Granny won't even hear an earthquake.
No.
Or a bongo off.
A bongo?
Well, I mean, that's what the neighbours were bloody playing. So
they were
awful.
I remember I slept there. I lived there before for a couple of months, and because you kept talking about Ted, I could never sleep. I was always terrified I was going to see a dead kid. So
think how I felt, but then I never saw him after that.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see him again though, and I haven't seen him. As I say, I don't want to see him again. I don't ever want to see him because I think I'd shit myself and never sleep again. Because even though we talk about poltergeist and like paranormal stuff, if I actually saw a ghost, no, I'm done. Because I'm already terrified enough of the Hat Man, and every single night I will check to see if I can see the Hat Man at the bottom of my bed. I can't not.
Have we talked? Oh, yeah, no, it was in the first episode, wasn't it? Yeah, I was about to say, have we talked about Ted on this thing? But then I remembered that I didn't listen to the first episode because I didn't like the audio.
I feel like we should actually redo the first episode at some point, because we talked about the pink house in the first episode, and that's like a really big, like this. That was kind of like where I came into like paranormal. So I liked paranormal before that bit is like a big thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe we should redo the first episode at some point where we can kind of talk about it better
with better audio.
Yeah.
So those who have skipped the first episode can actually hear what happened.
But anyway, that's my poltergeist. I have nowhere to live.
Oh, mine is I am back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I already want to go on maternity leave. It's been fine though.
You have some time left.
I know. It has been fine. I have been paired up with people so that I'm not on my own. I am supposed to be allocated my own Hoover. However, because I've been paired up with other people, I've just been using theirs.
Fair enough.
And it's been nice because I haven't had to do any bunk beds.
Fair enough.
Which is
yeah,
bonus.
It's a little perk there that
Yeah.
you've.
I know. Today I got paired up with someone and he wouldn't let me do any lifting or anything. He was like, I'll do the bedrooms and bathrooms. You can do the kitchen and lounge. And I was like, cool. So that's what I've done.
Well, that's going to make your life way easier.
Yeah. The thing is, I said to Nina after, I was like, even though I've done the kitchen and lounge of 3 units, I feel like I've done all 3 units by myself because how tired I am.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And I was like, I would hate to know what I'd feel like if I had to do 3 units by myself.
Yeah, that would be very
I
good.
think I'd be crying by the end of the first one.
And this is why, guys, you need to like and subscribe and share us other ones so we could get Vicky not having to go to work.
Yeah,
and
this could be my full-time job.
Yeah, guys. Seriously.
But at the moment, this is not even my part-time job or even a side job.
Someone who wants it to be their full-time job needs to start doing.
I know I need to do
the social media.
Yes, I know.
No one's going to find out about us.
I'm not a social person.
Neither am I.
Because I read some of the comments and I'm like, I should reply to you. But I'll end up being an asshole, so I'm not going to.
There are some comments that I haven't responded to because I was just like, I want people to come listen to our podcast, and I don't know if I was to respond to you if you would want to come listen.
Yeah, I leave those people alone. I'm like, also, I'm not going to validate you by replying to you. I'm not going to be like, they're not going to be like, oh, I got a reply.
Yeah.
No, you're going to get ignored.
Yeah.
I will reply to you in my head and maybe out loud, but not to
ignoring.
Oh, you are, because you've ignored people by accident on our thing when people have messaged us.
I know, I do actually, like, just because we haven't responded to you, by the way, doesn't mean that we don't want to hear from you. It's probably that I've opened it up and I haven't actually read it. I am tempted to all the other ones who've commented, maybe just putting a thumbs up. That would trigger me.
Yeah, that's true. But then you can't do a thumbs up though, can you?
The emoji.
That's true.
Can you
that would piss them off even more.
I know.
Not just pressing a like button, but actually thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be the way to go
Or we need to find a funny meme to post underneath here.
Yeah.
Maybe just saying, well, that's a weird thing to comment. And just leave it as that.
Yeah. But I am gradually getting better at posting.
I'm better at replying to people. Yeah. If it's comments on there, I reply to the comments on everything. I just can't do the videos.
I'm trying, but at the moment I've just been in such a fucking whirlwind of chaos. Like, my days at the moment, I'm like, what do I do today? Do I paint the house? Do I look like, oh, by the way, also I'm looking after a 12-week-old baby and a 19-month-old baby.
She's 13 weeks.
13 weeks. Thank you. I do rely on you now to know how old
she's
she is.
13 weeks and wait, no. She'll be 14 weeks on Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm 14 weeks on Friday.
Yeah,
because I originally was going to be 14 weeks on Tuesday until they'd done the dating scan, and I'll be 14 weeks on Friday. So it was Tuesday. So she's 14 weeks on Tuesday.
That's mad.
What's even madder is the fact that I'm already 14 weeks pregnant and I only have 6 months to go.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And I also have to plan Christmas.
Yeah.
And all that shit around it in presents. Whilst also about to pop a child out.
I mean, I had to do Christmas and then I had Jackson's birthday the day after. I had Aria.
Yeah.
And I had their birthday parties like 2 weeks before.
I'm due on the 11th.
Yeah, that's fun.
So it's 11th of December.
At least you've only got one kid.
Then Granny's birthday, if the baby's not born on Granny's birthday, which Gran is rooting for it. I swear she's going to bloody put a curse on me or something just so I can actually give birth on her birthday. And then we've got Christmas.
But you have one kid, so you've got that.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as chaotic. You can get everything together.
But it'll be have baby, and then like 10 days later, school holidays.
Yeah, that's fun.
So then I have 2.
Yeah.
To look after permanently until, well.
That's what happened with Jackson though. I had like, with Aria, I had Jackson's birthday the day after, and then we had, what was it, the Easter holidays? Something very close after Aria, and I was like, what the fuck is this chaos? This is not okay.
Yeah. But you're lucky you done the party when you did.
Yeah, that I was not going to do that any later than what I did it. Anyway, we've been talking about a load of random shit for 10 minutes, folks. I feel like we should actually get into
Somebody's just gone to skip.
I wish there was a button, because I feel like some people do just want to, like, go along.
Yeah. I mean, they can just, like, fast forward a little bit if they want to.
We usually talk for about 10 minutes. So, from future, skip 10 minutes, see if we're still babbling on or if we actually sound like we're talking about a story, and then just go from there.
Yeah. Or just stick around and you might, be entertained a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we are pretty entertaining. Right, this energy drink is starting to kick in a little bit. Excuse me, miss.
She's talking to you?
She has stopped listening to us. If anyone didn't hear that, my Bluetooth just said power off, and it was very, very insulting to me.
Assaulting?
It's insulting?
Assaulting?
It's assaulting me. Right, I'm gonna have a sip of my energy drink, because apparently I've not.
I'm gonna have my water because I can't have coffee because it makes me sick.
Enjoy that.
Yep.
I'm so glad I'm having no more babies. I tell you that. I'm so fucking done. I was looking at Ari earlier. I was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Then no more.
I know. Nino has been saying to me, this is the last one. And I said to him the other day, I was like, I'll ask again in 5 years.
To be fair, the second one you'll regret. Not that I regret Jackson.
Choose your words carefully.
Going from 1 to 2 is fucking chaos.
Yeah, I know. I'm expecting
prepares you from 1 to 2. 2 to 3, easy. That one, you can do that all day.
Yeah.
But 1 to 2,
yeah.
Especially when that 2 has ADHD coming out with fucking bones and does stupid shit all the time.
My first one has ADHD.
Yeah, my first one.
I don't know what this one's going to be like.
My first one had autism. It's autistic, so he is super chill, really, compared to
He was a very chilled out baby as well.
So it was like, it's all right, and then chaos.
Yeah.
Then I got another autistic one.
Yeah.
So I've got like no middle ground.
He's like the chaotic part of autistic.
Yeah, he's not.
He's got no chill about him.
There's no fucking chill. That kid was he was growling almost. I mean, in Andrew trying to take the milk bottle off him. He was sat there trying to, do normal shit, like sitting there for half an hour, taking off the top of the milk bottle is empty, and put it back on again. He was doing that for about half an hour, and then we would go near him, and he started like almost growling at us to get him to just leave him alone. So we had to just stay away from his area because he kept trying to like attack.
It's you. For anybody who doesn't know this story, when Stacey was a baby, my mum used to have to tell people when they came into the house, do not look at the baby, because she would be sat there with her Marmite on toast, and if you looked at her, she would growl at you.
That, I mean, it's basically what Malachi does. It is.
Yeah, he is you.
I was thinking the other day, I was saying to Andrew, I was like, it's quite funny because Mum used to say that I used to be obsessed with shoes, and I'd sit underneath the stairs and line the shoes up.
Yeah.
I was like, if this wasn't like nowadays, it would be like, that kid's got like the tism. You need to get them out.
He walked in. Did you break that one? That one's broken.
That one doesn't let people look at her, and she lines shoes
that
up.
One's clenched its toast and is growling at me.
Yeah.
And why is she speaking French?
And we turned out so sane. It's crazy that we
managed. It was so normal. That's the thing when people like say to you, "Oh, was there any like trauma in your childhood?" I'm like, "No," and then I'm like, "Oh,
there was."
Oh, that makes sense. Because I'm like, no, this is normal. This this happened as a kid, and they're like, yeah, that's not okay.
It's normal for us. I was saying
I
was saying to Andrew, like, we lived in the nice part of Trinia, and then and then I explain it, and like, we just had a paedophile opposite us.
Yeah.
We also had what was it, the crazy lady at the top that chased kids with pitchforks.
Yeah, they had the other crazy lady across the road who sometimes was really nice and would get us ice creams on a hot day.
Yeah.
But her son was nice and he played with us.
But then also, there was another house that lived a couple of houses up from us And I remember I got invited into the house to look at the Christmas decorations. Literally just look at the Christmas decorations, by the way. I went in there because I have no impulse control.
And you love Christmas.
And I went to Mum and she lost her shit. She was like, why did you go into that stranger's house? I was like, they had Christmas decorations.
And then we had the house that was like pretty much directly behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever we used to do like trick-or-treating or like Christmas caroling, they'd be like, oh, just put the baby down to bed
Mm-hmm.
the whole time. Like every year, the baby was in bed, and we're like, how many babies have you got?
Yeah.
Have you been popping them out every year?
Yeah, we did not actually live in a very good part of Chenier. But
it was the quieter part of Chenier.
Yeah.
And I mean, behind us, we did have Clinsey, which was known for all the pedos.
To be fair, though, it was like...
But we weren't in pedo row.
No.
So it's fine.
We were like the undercover. We were in the undercover crazy lighthouse. So everyone around, like, you wouldn't know that they were paedophiles or they were crazy.
A lot of people you don't know are pedos until they come out as being pedos.
I remember the pedo actually asks, we're going to get like sense of saying pedo so many times. But I remember
who's going to censor us?
The pedo that had all the Labradors.
The little puppies.
And they always tried to get us to go in the house. Luckily, we never actually went in. Mum did warn us.
I remember we were like, I'm just going to go after my mum in a minute. And Mum was like, no, get in the house, lock the door. I'm like, oh, okay.
But I want to see the puppies.
She was like, he has no puppies. Oh, okay. Because she was like, if you really want to see the puppies, ask if you'll take them to the front, like outside. But I don't think he ever did.
I don't think he did either.
And then there was a man who like had a massive go at me for climbing on one of the trees before.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our childhood trauma fun pack. Let's continue, shall we? Right.
And this is why our humor's dark.
We literally just said 10 minutes ago, we're going to start fucking talking about this. It's now 17 minutes. An extra 7 minutes has gone by and we've been distracted.
Okay, so in future, skip to 10 minutes. If we're still talking, skip another 10 minutes.
Then we might get to where the story starts.
Yeah.
So today we are talking about H.H. Holmes. If you don't know him, he was a notorious serial killer.
See, all I think of is Sherlock Holmes. So I don't actually think I've ever heard of H.H. Holmes.
Oh, well, he's a serial killer.
I gathered.
Since
we said it like 4 times.
And he had a castle of horrors, basically.
Oh,
yeah. So, if you do want to tune in for this mystery, it is beginning.
Oh, God.
Right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
I don't think you're ready for this journey. Why do you look so confused?
Because...
Can you not read your own notes this time?
Yeah.
You don't sound very confident. But yeah, I think I can read it.
1 second. Let me just double check my notes 1 second, because I just want to make sure I have got facts correct, and it's not correcting very well in my factual
The math ain't mathing.
No. Right. I am correct, as per usual. I just second guessed myself. Don't worry.
So when you look at a word for too long, it doesn't look correct, but actually it is.
I want to make sure that his name was correct and I hadn't misread it and written it down wrong. Okay? Okay. Let's start. The music will begin. No.
Why are you playing music?
I meant the story.
Okay.
There's too much music in my head.
The voices won't stop.
Okay, right. Jeez. Right. H.H. Holmes, a.k.a. Herman Webster Mudgett.
Herman Webster Mudgett. Right, so how is that H.H. Holmes?
That is Mudgett, right? That's how you'd say it, Mudgett?
Yeah, Mudgett.
Yeah.
But how does that translate to H.H. Holmes?
That's what I was second guessing, but it is his name, okay?
Okay.
So,
right. So somebody obviously doesn't know what would you call it? There's not anagrams. The initials, yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out later on in the story. Shh. Right. Herman Webster Mudgett is born in Gilmanton, New Hampshire, to Levi and Theodette Mudgett. On the surface, the family is comfortably middle class, and highly devout Methodists. Okay, they're not crazy people like the last one, apparently.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, who knows?
But they're religious.
They are religious. They were devout Methodists, okay?
Okay.
In reality, the household is cold and intensely abusive.
Oh, so they were crazy.
Yeah. I just wanted to...
I wanted to gaslight me.
I wanted to give you a little bit of comfort before I just went into it.
All right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because if he's like a serial killer, it doesn't really make sense if he comes from a loving home.
Yeah, right.
Usually it comes from some sort of childhood trauma.
Yeah. So Theodore, his mother, remains completely emotionally detached, while Levi is a violent disciplinarian.
Okay, so mummy issues and then daddy issues too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
usual combination.
Yeah. So to quiet the children while they are deemed too noisy, Levi uses a kerosene vapor to choke them into silence or chemically sedate them.
Oh no, kerosene is a... Hang on a minute. My brain is not braining.
I know, it's why
I know what it is, but I can't think of the word to say what it is.
When I research stuff, I tend to I write it down and then I'm like, right, I will research that. So when I'm talking about the podcast,
how do you spell it?
Kerosene. It's a kerosene vapor. It sounds like a tear gas type of thing.
Yeah, that's... Oh, it's spelled with a K, not a C. It's a combustible hydrocarbon liquid.
Oh.
Widely used as fuel. Yes. Derived from petroleum. That's where I was like, it's something and I know what it is. I've heard it before. Yes.
Basically, something children should not be inhaling.
No.
And getting sedated with. Just because they're being too noisy.
I mean, if you want to sedate them, then just use chloroform.
Also, where do I get some?
I mean, it's pretty much just fluid, gas from your fuel tank.
Fair enough. I'm not planning on doing that to my kids, by the way.
You're planning on knocking yourself out.
So, in the local schoolyard, police discovered Herman's paralyzing fear of the local doctor.
Understandable, because I mean they have needles, and back then medicine was
but it didn't say
scary as
it's
hell.
Not like doctors in general. I think it's just the local doctor.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they're scary as hell anyway.
Yeah.
Back then, like, see the size of bloody syringes they used. But I mean, it makes more sense than somebody having a fear of stickers, which we went to school with some of the fear of stickers, but
okay. Well, the local kids would drag him into the clinic and force him to stand face to face with a human skeleton.
No wonder he was so scared of going to the doctors.
Why is there a human skeleton at the doctors?
I mean, nowadays it's a plastic skeleton.
Yeah, that's not so bad, but
I hope it's plastic.
The event has a profound inverted psychological effect. Instead of traumatizing him, it breaks his fear of death and sparks a lifelong clinical obsession with human anatomy. Well done, school kids. You are the new test subjects, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, you get so scared you pop a boner? Is that what happened?
Sounds like it. So basically, so far we've just found out he's been emotionally and physically abused by his family.
Yeah, his mum's like, I don't want anything to do with you, and his dad's like, come here, I've got some gas, inhale that.
And then the school kids are like pulling him into the doctor and making him
come see a dead body. And he's like,
oh, my boner.
And then looks down, I get a boner from looking at the bones.
I want to state that it wasn't that he was getting a boner when looking at bones. He just had a
We don't know.
Well, to be fair, we don't know. It was a very long time ago. So, yeah, by the way, if I didn't state it, this is in 1872.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, and those doctors were fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So between 1872 and 1875, the first, obsession kind of thing of animal cruelty comes in.
Yeah, so typical serial killer.
Yeah, so Herman sets up a crude laboratory behind his house. He captures stray dogs, cats, and local farm animals, pinning them down to conduct live surgical dissections to map out their respiratory and circulatory systems.
Oh, I mean, I know when people say play with puzzles, and he's just there making his own.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
DIY puzzle.
The,
Is he gonna do a DIY Ouija board?
it's more like DIY operation.
Yeah.
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 So around this time, his childhood friend Tom falls from the second-story landing of an unfinished house and dies.
Oh.
So Herman is the only witness, by the way. Modern profiles highly suspect Herman pushed Tom to see what a dying human looked like. His very first human experiment.
Oh, lovely. So he's like, you know what, you go first. Let me
Let's just test this out and see what happens.
a day to jump.
No, I don't want to. Too bad. do people spread their wings? Can they fly?
Yeah, can you fly? Can we just test this theory?
So in 1878, at the age of 17, Herman marries Clara Lovering, a young woman from a wealthy New Hampshire family. He immediately takes control of her family inheritance, using every dime of her money to fund his education.
Oh, sounds about right for a man.
Yeah, just takes it all.
Mm.
In 1888 to 1884, Herman attends the University of Michigan Medical School at Ann Arbor. Here he realizes corpses are highly valuable. Working with a classmate, he takes out a fake life insurance policy under fictitious names. He then steals fresh cadavers from the university anatomy lab, severely mutilates their face with acid or blunt force trauma, and plants them to look like tragic accident victims, and successfully collects the insurance payouts.
Oh, I mean, back then there was no DNA.
Yeah.
And I don't think they,
looks like that. All right.
yeah, and like fresh cadavers, I don't think they would have embalmed them at that point. So,
Yep.
I mean, an entrepreneur?
Sounds like it. So in 1880,
Reduce, reuse, recycle?
I mean, he's getting the job done.
Yeah. I mean, he's not hurting anybody. The person's already dead. He's just making some money out of them.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the...
I'm not saying he was wrong. Well, no, I'm not saying he was right. But
I wouldn't condemn it. Okay, in 1885, after graduating, Herman physically abuses Clara and completely abandons her and their newborn son.
Oh.
What a surprise!
Sounds like his father.
And his son was called Robert, by the way, in case you wanted to know.
Oh.
He moves to Moores.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I don't feel sorry for Robert because it means he's not growing up with a serial killer for a dad.
That's very true. And at least Clara is not with him anymore.
Yeah, she's no longer getting beaten by him. So, win-win for them.
Mm-hmm. So he moves to Moores. I'm assuming it's Moores. It looks like it says Moores, but Moores Forks.
Raining, or is it just windy?
It's just the wind and the trees.
It sounded like rain.
He moves to Moores Forks, New York, taking a job as a school principal. Yeah, he sounds like he should be in charge of kids.
Yeah.
Shortly
Such
after,
a loving man.
Yeah.
I'm going to abandon my child
and go look after loads of other ones.
Like,
it's a bit of an asshole move, really. Shortly after his arrival, a local boy vanishes.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Rumors linked.
Did he push him off a second story?
Well, he just tried to see if he could, fly.
Yeah, he was like, the first one didn't work, so let me just try another one. Trial and error.
So rumors link the strange new doctor to the disappearance. Before police can interview him, Herman packs his bag and flees the state, ditching his legal identity forever.
Oh, okay, so that's why his name doesn't match his name.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Well, he has a very...
So he was like, oh shit, I'm going to get caught.
Let's change it.
Let's flee. Okay.
So, in 1886, Herman arrives in Chicago and legally adopts the alias Dr. Henry Howard Holmes.
There we go. That's where H.
Holmes.
That's where that came from. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
Well, we have to just lure it in. You can't get all the information in one go.
I like having all my information in one go.
Yeah, we can't have all your eggs in your basket. One will break. That's just no place here. But I had to say it.
Okay.
Well, everyone always says you can't have all your eggs or put your eggs in your basket. All your eggs in your basket, right?
Yeah, you can't put all your eggs
But
in
no
one
one says
basket.
why.
Because if your basket breaks, you lose all your eggs. So if you have multiple baskets, you don't lose all your eggs.
Yeah, but no one says like one of them could crack. That's a more likely situation.
Yeah, one could crack, but then the other egg's going to be fine. It's not going to cause the other eggs to crack, is it?
I don't know. Maybe crack-a-lack and know to start. Who knows? Anyway, let's continue. He finds work at a pharmacy at 63rd and Wallace Street in the neighbourhood of Eaglewood. Eagle! Owned by Dr. E. S. Holton. When Dr. Holton dies of natural illnesses, Holmes agrees to buy.
Quotation natural.
Yeah. Holmes agrees to buy the shop from his widow, Mrs. Holton, via a monthly payment of installments. So he's getting a pretty good deal.
Yeah, after he murders the husband, he then buys his pharmacy.
There's nothing about him murdering him.
Well,
but
at this point, he probably shoved him off the top floor of whatever building.
When Holmes completely stops paying, Mrs. Holton threatens a massive civil lawsuit. Right before the court date, she vanishes completely.
Yeah, see? Kills the husband, buys the shop, stops paying for the shop, gets threatened, the wife goes bye-bye.
Holmes tells neighbours that she moved to California and she's never seen again. Back in
Convenient.
The day, back in the day of literally not being able to track anything, ever.
Yeah, it's not like you can phone her up like, hey, just wondering where you gone.
Well, she went to California.
Yeah.
Living her best life.
I think it's back then you would have to send a letter to everybody that you know with your new address so that they could then send a letter back.
Yeah. I don't.
Whereas now it's like you message your mate, you're like, oh, this is my new number. Can you give this to so and so?
Literally, no one's going to be able to track her down.
No, I mean the amount of people I've seen on Facebook going, "I've got a new number. This is it," and they put it all over Facebook. I'm like, your Facebook is public.
Yeah. Why did you?
Everyone now has your number.
So
I may or may not have signed them up for cold callers. I'm joking. I haven't. I might though.
It's a good idea. I would. 1887 to 1889, having completely taken over the pharmacy, Holmes buys an empty lot directly across the street. He begins a massive 3-story mixed-use complex.
Okay.
So, to keep his fraudulent insurance storage hidden, he never hires a master architect. Instead, he hires a crew, lets them work for 2 weeks, fires them under false accusations of bad work without paying them, and hires a new crew.
Wow.
The shit you get
He's
away
such
with
a shitty human being.
He really is.
He kills his best friend by pushing him off a fucking landing. And then he dissects a load of animals.
Yep.
While they're alive. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to go marry this woman, beats the crap out of her, and then abandons her and their newborn child. And then goes works in this school. And then one of the children disappears. So he fucks off. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to go work in this pharmacy. Kills the owner of the pharmacy. I mean, it doesn't say he killed him, but I'm saying he killed him.
I mean, it's a bit
suspicious.
Yeah, it is very suspicious.
And then he steals. He doesn't fully buy it.
No.
He steals the pharmacy and kills the pharmacy's wife. Like
well, she went to California.
Man's wife. Yeah, and then says, oh, she fucked off to California.
Yeah.
And now he's like, you're going to do 2 weeks worth of pay. I don't like you. I'm not going to pay you now.
The things you could get away with back then, if you did that now, you'd be all over social media.
You'd be all over social media. Nobody would ever do any work for you anymore. And you would have thousands of pounds in legal fees.
Yeah. So
he's a shitty human being. I already don't like him.
Yeah. So this rotating casserole.
Casserole? I mean, you never know. He could have been making casserole out of these people. We don't know.
He could have been. So this rotating carousel of
Delicious meats and potatoes.
Confused as otherwise known as confused workers, produces an asymmetric labyrinth of dead-end rooms without windows and doors opening into solid brick. A little bit like the Winchester house.
I was about to say it reminds me of the Winchester house, except she had a reason.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Confusing as fuck.
What the fuck?
I mean, I also kind of think
what is
he
it
has a right to fire those if they're building this shit.
Yeah, but he's probably told them to build that. He's probably said, "I want you to build a staircase and then just block it off."
Yeah, maybe.
I want you to build a door right there.
What if the whole time he was actually asking for this and he was just firing them because they keep building a maze in his house? And they're like, "Can you please stop fucking doing this?" And the next crew's like, "Oh yeah, let's do this now. This one."
Like, oh yeah, I see what they've done there. Very artistic. Let's do the same on this side.
But then this is what happens when you don't hire an architect as well.
That's true.
So he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. So,
I mean, it sounds like he had inspiration from Winchester House, but
it does. In 1890 to 1892, the second floor is finished with roughly 30 rooms designed for total physical control. Holmes installs specific features. Would you like to know what they are?
I would like to know, yeah, because it sounds like he has deliberately built that.
Mm-hmm. So the airtight vault.
Yeah, he deliberately got them to build it like that.
A walk-in bank vault lined with heavy asbestos padding.
Because that's healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, back then they didn't know, but
featuring a hidden gas line valve hooked directly into Holmes' master bedroom so he can suffocate victims remotely.
Oh, inventive.
He's like, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm just going to do this one now, and I'm going to have my dinner in bed, and
wait for the gas to go, and then I'll go in and remove them.
Mm-hmm.
Make it less suspicious for the next person.
Yeah. So he also had a hidden drop closet that bypasses the first floor entirely, allowing Holmes to dump bodies from the second floor directly down into the basement.
I mean, there's one way to tidy up.
It's like, I don't want to tidy up. Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's like, I'm feeling really lazy today. I'm just going to press this button. I'm going to stay in bed. Breakfast in bed. I'm going to gas a person downstairs, right? And then I'm just going to drop him through the hatch.
Yeah. And there's also a windowless space. I don't know if I said that properly. Windowless.
Yeah.
Because it didn't sound quite right.
You said windowless.
A windowless space used to hide thousands of dollars worth of luxury furniture and hardware bought on credit. When Renault men show up, Holmes hides the items behind false petitions and claims they were never delivered. He's such a piece of shit.
To be fair, though, I didn't think they had such thing as credit until 1920s when they had the 1920s boom. But I think that's when credit became like a massive thing, wasn't it?
So,
my knowledge from 1920s and earlier is non-existent. I know 1920s and the little boom, and that's it.
Pro on that.
Yeah, and the prohibition. Yeah.
Yeah. So, May 1893. We are going to go into. So the Chicago World's Fair begins. Oh my God, what am I even saying today?
I don't know. You're like trying to talk really fast, but then your brain's like, let's go even faster.
It's because I had this energy drink, and my brain's like doesn't know what the fuck it's doing.
It's like, woohoo, caffeine.
So let's rewind.
Rewind.
May 1893.
Okay.
The Chicago World Fair brings millions of tourists into the city, including independent young women traveling alone.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Holmes opens the upper floors of his castle as a World Fair hotel, specifically targeting female employees, wealthy guests, and his own mistresses.
Oh. Does he also offer them a complimentary shower?
One fueled with gas?
Why not? Is that where Hitler got his idea from? Because it sounds very, very similar, except from he done it on a larger scale.
Before?
No.
It's after.
He was 19...
Oh, it was like
1940...
something, yeah, it was.
Yeah, 1940...
maybe.
What, 1942?
I'm not sure.
Is that when World War II
Well,
was?
that's
I know it's
pretty inventive for
1940.
him then. If he's not going off what Hitler done, he's started it.
Yeah,
Maybe Holmes was the start.
that's the thing. I think he was. I think when was the Winchester House as well?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember if she was earlier.
It was 18 something still. It was.
Hang on, I've still got the notes on my phone. Let me find this out. I want to know who done it first. Who wore it better?
She didn't have a gas chamber.
No, but she had a maze.
She did have a maze, and she had a cool filter water.
Okay,
system.
so she was later on.
Okay,
she was 1839 to 1922 was when she was born, between.
Okay, so she possibly got some inspiration from Holmes as well. Yeah, so basically this whole thing with Chicago is happening. The Chicago welfare is bringing loads of people in, and he's trying to get the wealthy.
He's like, come to my house. It's not suspicious at all.
Well, he's made it look like a hotel.
Yeah.
In that upper floor.
So come to my fully functioning house. It's not suspicious. I've not got any hidden gas chambers or any drop hatches that will send you to the basement.
Yeah.
Which will pretty much take you to your death straight away, but
So here is a few of the victims. So Christmas Eve, 1891, pre-fair, by the way.
He done it on Christmas Eve. This makes him even fucking worse.
Julia Connor, his mistress, and her 6-year-old daughter, Pearl.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why ruin Christmas that badly?
He's a bad Santa.
He's more like fucking Krampus.
He sent them down.
They didn't get any clothes for Christmas.
No, they got sent down the chimney.
Jesus.
So Julia is pregnant with Holmes' child.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
By the way.
Don't make this worse.
He offers to perform a safe, by the way, illegal abortion in the basement.
Oh, yeah, because any abortion that's not done by a medical professional is so safe.
Well, I mean, technically he's a doctor.
Yeah, but back then when they didn't even realise a woman even had a womb.
Yeah, this man shouldn't have been doing anything. But he intentionally overdoses her with chloroform, then murders little Pearl to erase any witnesses. Oh. So they're both dead. All of them.
All three.
December 1892. Apparently he just doesn't like Christmas. Christmas Eve in 1891.
He's a dickhead.
And then 1892. Emilian? That's a weird name. Emilian. Look. The second one.
Emmeline?
I
say Emmeline.
Let's go with Emmeline. It sounds prettier than my one. Mine sounds like chameleon. Emmeline Singrand.
I didn't read the second one.
Emmeline Sigrand, I think is her name.
Okay.
His beautiful personal stenographer vanishes. So Holmes tricks her into stepping inside his walk-in vault to get some paperwork, then slams the door shut. Investigators later find her oil-coated shoe print permanently etched on the inside of the floor on the inside of the door from her frantic attempts to kick her way out, while Holmes suffocates her with the lovely gas that he has that flows in there.
Oh.
Mm.
I just don't get. One, what is his fucking problem with Christmas? And two, why was he just like, let me just lock her in a room and suffocate her?
Just to see what happens.
Just fucking. And for the fact that she had enough time to leave a print on the door. Like, I know back then, shoe shining and things like that and oils and stuff, people took care of their shoes. Whereas nowadays, shoes are not meant to last. Whereas theirs weren't meant to last for as long as you could possibly do it for. So they had oils and things like that on them. But to be able to leave a print from kicking it that much.
Yeah. So
she had been there for a while.
July 1893, Minnie Williams, a wealthy Texas heiress, and her sister Nanny, are murdered. Holmes bigamously marries Minnie.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, forces
Yep,
her to
another-
sign over the deeds to her highly valuable Fort Worth real estate, and then executes both sisters inside the castle to prevent his web of fraud from collapsing.
Wow.
Mm,
He likes money.
he does.
But, like,
And by the way, this is the documented.
yeah, these are the ones we know about.
So, yeah. There
Because
are.
he's not going to leave a year in between each.
I think, from what I remember in my notes, I'm going to find it later on. Pretty sure he's killed over 200 people.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So these are just the documented ones with names. There are, I mean, this is in the 1800s, so
Yeah, and
you don't
obviously
really get names.
If it's a fair as well, of like I think back then, like, it'd be a fair, like, working fair, like, loads of people come in and
Yeah.
like, oh, let's, find some work. So these are people who probably haven't really got a lot of documentation.
I will go into I'll give you the full amount at the end.
Okay.
Of how many are average to have been murdered by him.
Okay.
But that's just the documented ones. So
I wonder if he killed any other workers.
He probably did. Once a victim is dead, Holmes drops them down the chute to the basement, and then he submerges the corpses in large tanks of quicklime and concentrated sulfuric acid to strip the flesh within 24 hours.
Jesus.
He boils the bones, scrapes and clean, and uses wire rods to cleanly articulate the skeletons because Chicago medical schools are facing a massive skeleton shortage due to the anti-grave robbing laws. So Holmes sells his victims' skeletons back to the universities for $200 to $400 a piece.
Oh, he was so generous.
This man, he's a psychopath, but this man is an entrepreneur.
He really is. He's a fucking sicko. But he knows how to make a few bucks.
Like, he's not wasting it.
No, nothing goes to waste.
The thought process this man must have, like, he's managed to, like, yeah, it's just, that's mad.
Yeah,
he's making use of what he's got.
But surely the university would be like, they look quite fresh.
Yeah. Also, how are you getting so many?
Yeah, like, you're not allowed to rob graves anymore.
Yeah. So where are you getting them? Why are they in question?
They're not brittle, so they're not old.
So, in early 1894, with the World's Fair over, the economy crashing, Holmes is drowning in debt. Somehow, what is he spending all his money on, by the way? Because he's not paying for builders, and he's getting a shit ton of money, and he's just, like, went and got this other money from the person he murdered. So
yeah, he's just got a whole estate.
How is he?
He's probably got, like, a gambling problem or something.
I mean, he's got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So he sets a fire to the third floor of the castle to claim a massive insurance payout. But the fire investigators find a blaze highly suspicious, fearing an immediate arrest. Holmes flees Chicago.
Right. So he's like, I'm going to set fire to my building. That didn't work. I'm gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
So was this before he killed all of, like, is this at the end? Or does he go off to do this again?
We will continue.
Okay.
There's still a lot to kind of cover.
Okay.
So in September 1894, Holmes teams up with his long-time henchman, Benjamin. I read it as Pretzel. It's not Pretzel. It's Pitzel. Benjamin Pitzel in Philadelphia for a $10,000 life insurance fraud. The plan is to fake Pitzel's death with a dummy corpse. Instead, Holmes knocks Pitzel out with chloroform and sets his body on fire while he's still alive to collect the real payout.
Wow.
Well, he doesn't like to share. Joey doesn't share food.
Holmes doesn't share payouts.
This man is a fucking psychopath.
I mean, he's killed all his friends. He has no friends.
Not for long, anyway.
No.
In October 1894, to keep Pitzel's suspicious widow quiet, Holmes offers to travel with her 3 children, Alice, Nellie, and Howard. So he leads them on a horrific cross-country journey through the US and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
In July 1895, Detective Frank Gear tracks Holmes' trail to a rental house in Toronto, where they dig up the cellar floor and find the skeletal remains of Alice and Nellie, right?
Okay.
Little Howard's charred bones are later discovered stuffed inside a chimney in the cottage Holmes rented in Indianapolis.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he got rid of Howard first. Or
I'm assuming he's quite young by the sound of it, Little Howie.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
he got rid of one of
he's
them
been
first.
stuffed in a chimney and the other two are stuffed under floorboards.
Jeez.
Don't go on a road trip with someone who kills his friends.
No, and why are you letting your children go on a road trip with this man?
Yeah.
Where's the mother?
Also, why is that keeping her quiet, by the way?
Yeah.
Surely you just kidnap children and not keeping her quiet.
Unless he killed her and then kidnapped the kids, but
I don't know. This man's a fucking psychopath.
I don't understand it. His logic isn't
logicking.
No.
May 7th, 1896. Holmes is officially convicted of the single murder of Benjamin Purcell.
Okay.
He is led to the gallows in Philadelphia's prison. Trap door drops, from the gallows.
Yeah.
He's going to get hanged. But his neck doesn't snap.
Oh.
He spends 15 agonizing minutes slowly strangling to death. Basically, what they'd done with his coffin is they placed it 10 feet deep and completely encased in tons of wet, solid industrial concrete, so nobody can ever harvest his bones. I feel like his bones need to be harvested.
Maybe just skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm glad he suffered for those 15 minutes. He ruined Christmas multiple times, and he killed children.
He really
and
did.
Innocent women. And men. He killed everyone.
Yeah. Now, we said before we'd talk about how many people he had killed.
Mm-hmm.
The true number of people H.H. Holmes killed is somewhere between 9 and 200.
Somewhere between 9 and 200.
Yeah. So
that's a massive...
So they conclusively verify 9 murders.
Yeah.
But there are so many like unidentified corpses and stuff that it's estimated to have killed 200 or more people.
Okay, yeah, because between 9 and 200 is like a massive gap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 200 because that man he was fucked up and he liked insurance frauds.
He really did.
He liked making money off people's bones.
Modern forensics historians and researchers have only been able to conclusively verify 9 of the murders.
Mm-hmm.
These are the victims whose disappearances can be directly tracked to Holmes, like immediate actions.
Yeah.
Or whose physical remains were explicitly recovered and identified by detectives such as Purcell's children in Toronto. While awaiting execution, the Hearst newspapers paid Holmes £7,500, worth roughly $300,000 today, to write a full confession, and in it he claims to killed 27 people. So, but then if he's getting paid, he's just going to like come up with a fucking number.
Yeah, and he's probably not keeping track.
During the 1893 World's Fair, thousands of tourists vanished in Chicago. And because Holmes was caught running a strange hotel nearby with bones in the basement, the media like kind of pinned it on him.
I mean, I can see why.
Yeah.
A bunch of people go missing, you find a bunch of bones in the basement, you're kind of going to think that's the guy.
Like, because he was putting them in this sulfuric acid and shit, he's literally got rid of all the evidence, and he's just given how many
bones clean.
Has he given to other people? You know?
Yeah. Have they gone? I mean, there's probably somebody sat in a university.
Oh yeah, that's
somewhere.
Actually, that's like a victim somewhere that that's unidentified.
It could be sat in someone's classroom, probably and they don't know.
So, let's go into like the paranormal afterlife of Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so while Chicago police were actively excavating the basement of horror, the murder castle is engulfed in a massive explosion.
I mean, with the amount of gas there, I
Yeah.
would have thought it probably would
To be
have
fair,
gone
they
up in
probably
smoke.
didn't know about the gas thing,
No.
and then anything
I mean,
could happen.
because no normal person would have that gas in there.
Witnesses see two men fleeing down the back alley, and it is widely theorized that members of Holmes' insurance fraud ring set fire to permanently incinerate any remaining logs, paperwork, or human tissue that could implicate them.
But there were survivors? He left people alone?
Apparently.
Or he just not got round to killing them yet?
I guess he did flee Chicago, so he probably didn't think he was going to come back anyway.
Yeah, and then he was like, I'll keep that on the back burner for when I get bored.
Yeah. So the scorched iron shell of the castle is completely leveled to make way for Eaglewood United States Post Office, which still stands on the site today. Why build a post office on top of that? Like, you could have built something really cool.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to go building houses. You don't want anybody living in there. At least this is a poltergeist. It's only going to fuck with your mail.
Maybe that's what happened to the postal system.
That's why I haven't got my Hogwarts letter.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, because Hogwarts is UK.
You're waiting in the wrong place. Now, there's a few spooky things.
Okie dokie.
So, the post office basement is where some people find some activity.
Well, yeah, because that's the basement where he shoved everyone down and scrubbed and cleaned their bones and then sold them.
Yeah. So modern postal employees working the lower sorting bays frequently report extreme localized cold spots where temperatures drop near freezing in seconds, alongside the phantom smell of chemicals and heavy sulfur.
Ugh.
Are they really phantom smells? Because I imagine it probably smells of chemicals.
Yeah, but then, I mean, from, 200 years ago?
I guess so.
But then, it depends. It depends on if it got soaked into the floor, whether it's still the same foundations. Because if it's soaked into the foundations, you probably can still smell it.
I would never work there.
No.
You could not pay me enough.
But then again, that's in the UK. Not in the UK, in the US, isn't it? So
paranormal researchers and local security teams note that search and guard dogs routinely panic, whine, and completely refuse to walk past the rear delivery bays that sit directly over the old basement acid pits.
Oh.
Do you think it's a smell, or do you think they can just sense something fucking weird is not going on there?
Both, probably, because they have they can smell cancer in people's bodies.
Yeah.
To be able to have that sense of smell. And those chemicals aren't just like your normal cleaning chemicals.
Yeah, they're extreme.
They're like that melt the flesh off your bones.
Mm-hmm. So within years of the execution, almost everyone linked to the Holmes trial meets a bizarre or tragic end, which is fun. So
so he's killing people from beyond the grave.
Pretty much. He's like, I'm going to fuck
about
everyone
right.
up. The medical examiner who certified his death dies of rapid, unexplained blood infection.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Holmes.
The warden of the prison suffers a catastrophic physical breakdown. The jury foreman goes violently insane and dies in an asylum. And the original Chicago police chief who excavated the castle is shot and killed.
Wow. So, yeah, he's really going off killing people behind the veil.
Yes, he is. So, we covered quite a lot.
Yeah.
So, if you wanted a brief overview.
Oh, so the overview. Okay, so he hates Christmas.
Well, no. We have the abusive father.
Okay, sorry. His mum and dad hate him. His dad, maybe that's why he's so fucked in the head, because his dad is basically getting him inhale gases.
Yeah.
So, there's that. And then he kills his best friend.
Oh, he also does the yeah, oh no, that is that first.
And then the taxidermy of the not taxidermy, the live dissections.
Then he's got defrauding insurance companies by disfiguring stolen lab cadavers.
Yes. Yeah. He marries a woman, beats the shit out of her, gets her pregnant and leaves.
Yeah.
And then
there's a missing schoolboy.
Yeah, he goes off and after he leaves his child, he then goes to look after other children.
Yep.
One of them goes missing and he goes, oh shit, I'm gonna get caught, I'm off. Changes his name.
Yep, that's how H.H. Holmes is born.
Yeah. Works in a pharmacy.
Yep.
Offs the pharmacy owner.
He's also firing workers.
Yeah.
After that.
Well, he offs the pharmacy owner, doesn't he?
And then the
and
wife.
then the wife he stops paying the wife for the pharmacy, so he kills her because she threatens, if you don't pay me, I'm going to take it back.
Yep.
And he goes, no, you're not. Can't take it back when you're dead.
Yeah.
And then he decides, you know what? I'm going to build this weird ass maze, like this killing machine, but hires people for 2 weeks and then goes, you've done a shit job, I'm not paying you. Does this on rotation. And then he starts killing random people by gassing them and then throwing their bodies into a little chute, cleaning their bones
and selling them back to
the university and going, here you go, take this skeleton thing for your anatomy lab.
Then he burns his building to the ground.
Yeah, because he goes, oh, I need some more money, let's do an insurance fraud. Burns it, goes, oh shit, I've not done a good enough job.
I'm going to be in trouble.
Then goes, I'm going to do another fraud thing with this guy, but I don't want him to get any money for it, so I'm going to kill him and claim the insurance for him.
Yeah.
And then his wife goes, where the fuck is my husband? And he goes, you know what? If you're going to keep asking questions, I'm going to take your kids on a road trip just to keep quiet. Kills the kids.
Yeah.
And then
he's only arrested, by the way, first for the murder of the of Pitzel.
Yeah. So the guy that he murdered, like the kid's father, he gets arrested for that and then hangs
there for 15 minutes, not dead.
Yeah, as he should not have died easily.
And then he's put in a 10-foot hole with a solid concrete put on top of him so no one can get his body.
Yeah, which I think they should have dissected his body and left it dissected and then treated it with lime and scrubbed his bones and sold him off to the next university.
And then he haunts everyone.
Yeah, and then he kills everybody from the grave.
Yeah. He had a very murderous life.
Fucked up life. Oh, but also, while he was doing the killing of the random people, he was doing it at Christmas.
Yeah.
And killing children at Christmas.
Yeah, he was a bad grandpa.
Oh, but then he got married again.
He got
married again.
To Minnie.
Got her to sign all of her assets over, so he has his whole estate. And then kills her.
Yeah. He was a motherfucker asshole.
He was the definition of a dick.
Yeah. So that was H.H. Holmes. I'm glad you enjoyed the story.
Well, he is nothing like Sherlock. That's for sure.
That's what you need Sherlock Holmes to be involved. But yeah, God. That was H.H. Holmes. That was a very delightful, fun story.
Yeah. What an asshole.
Yeah. You learn something new every day.
I know.
Yeah.
Well.
We actually completed an episode pretty quickly today.
No, I know. And there wasn't many sidetracks.
Just the start.
Yeah, the start was. But
the start was the sidetrack. That took a while.
We didn't have too many detours.
No. But with the detour, without the detour at the start, we'd have hit 1 hour exactly, pretty much. So look at us. Look at us managing to get out an episode correctly, and it's only 9:21.
And I am almost falling asleep already. So,
well, I hope you enjoyed listening to us, and if you did, then please like and subscribe, and follow us. Not home. I mean, on social media, and yeah. And we really want to do a listener story thing. We just haven't had enough listener stories at the moment.
No, there's the TikTok one. I still need to do it, but I haven't heard back from him since you ignored him. And
So
I really can't be asked to now go through every single video just to get details out of it, because after one video I'm ready for sleep.
not because of
not of his videos, but like just videos in general. I literally I fell asleep last night and Nino woke me up and I was literally drooling.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was like, this is so sexy. I feel so attractive right now.
Anyway, but yeah, we are going to do a listeners episode soon. So if you do have any good stories, then please send them to us at thecoldspotconfessions@gmail.com. No, the Cold Spot Confessions podcast at gmail.com. We are the Cold Spot Confessions Pod on TikTok and the Cold Spot Confessions Podcast on Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are interested in sending us one, then please do that and follow us on everything. And we will be also getting a website soon as well once I can get around to making it, which would be really good. We could do like Patreon and sell merch and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. We have some really fun ideas too. We just need to execute them.
That will be incoming probably for Halloween, hopefully Halloween. We have a really good idea. That's all I'm going to leave it with for a minute, but it's a really good idea and I'm really excited about it. But we do need to actually pull a finger out and do that.
Yeah, we do.
But thank you so much for listening, guys, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.